All right, we got a one-off. This one's from Edward Hanna. What's up, Edward? This is
Ed.
you
Two.
You too. Is this how you do it?
You
You
too.
too? Oh, other way around? You too?
Well,
See what I'm trying to do?
and this is the first. Yeah, I do. And this is the first time, right here,
Right there.
that
The
the
full
U
name.
and the two is the name of the band.
Oh, I love it.
Feels so good.
And I also just made this up. I've never seen anyone do that. So kudos to me.
Good job, Mike. I'm really
sure
proud of you.
U2 fans have done that before.
Are you sure?
This song is called A Sort of Homecoming, which I don't think I've heard. Wide Awake in America version?
No.
All right,
Let's
check
do it.
Let's see it.
And you know it's time to go through the sleet and driving snow, across the fields of morning, lights in the distance. And you hunger for the time to heal, desire time, and your earth moves beneath your own dream landscape. Oh, on borderland we run. I'll be there. I'll be there tonight. We'll build a bridge across the sea and the city walls are all pulled down. The dust of smoke screen all around. Faces blurred like fields that once gave no resistance. On borderland we run, and still we run and don't look back. I'll be there
Wow. I'm trying to figure out what's going on a little bit in the video. But, man, Bono's voice is always just
His
so
voice
spectacular.
is so good.
I know.
Man. And it's it's him. He's got a very unique tone. Like when he's singing, you're like, I know who this is.
There's not many singers that it just feels so good to listen to go, "Good." He goes up like that, and he's got a little rasp in it, but it's so clean at the same time. And you're like, yeah, hey, Bono, how you doing, bud?
And how about this epic, like, mullet mohawk kind of thing? He looks
Mullet
awesome.
hawk. His haircut is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life.
He looks awesome.
I think I'm going for it now. I'm
Please,
convinced.
You going the Bono?
I think I've got the right hair color.
I think your hair is very similar to his.
It's dark enough. I think I can. Yeah. I think that's it right there.
That's
I think
the
I'm gonna
one.
go. I think I'm gonna go Bono mullet.
There's something special about these Irish bands. You know, we just did Cranberries.
Yeah.
And now we got U2 over here.
Yeah.
What are some other Irish artists that we can think about? And, build my case that there's something special about Irish bands.
I don't know. If you can't think of any, we can just start doing Boston bands because people from Boston really think that they're Irish. So
Yeah, they really.
So we can just throw in the band Boston, and
that's like one of my friends on St. Patrick's Day many years ago in Rochester, where there's this huge Italian American population. She wrote on Facebook. She's like, "All right, St. Patrick's Day is over. Everyone can stop pretending they're Irish and go back to pretending they're Italian."
Oh,
That's
hell
so good.
yeah. All right, let's finish this up.
Yeah.
And your heart beats so slow through the sleet and driving snow across the fields of morning lights in the distance. Oh, don't sorrow, no, don't leave. For tonight with you, I am coming home. I am coming home.
You know what? Oh, man. Maybe it's the Celtic charm, you know? There's something just so... There's something nice in there. And it's gotta do with the Irish culture. I can't put my finger
We're
on
gonna
it.
have to go.
I've never been to... Well, I
flew through Dublin.
I flew through Dublin. I've never been to Ireland, though.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go check this out. There's something there. I gotta go figure
Something magical there, and
Yeah.
we need to find out what it is.
And it's not just me, Lucky Charms.
God, Mike.
Come on, how can I resist?
I know.
Magically delicious, Joe.
Yeah, I know. Just wasn't my intention.
Well, that's where you really sent us. All right, Joe, you gonna fix us? Are we too orange?
A little bit.
Okay, so you know what I think makes a band really great. This isn't one of their big hits, as far as I'm aware. Like
No, I've
a
never
top
heard this
40
song
hit.
before.
They had many huge hits, and they're all over the radio still to this
Yes.
day. But even like what you would consider this more of just like an album track or like a fan track, like it's still just really good because his voice is awesome, the energy is there, the emotion is there, and it's just like nice to listen to still.
I know.
Because you could go buy an album from most bands, and it's like, yeah, you listen to the hits and you kind of skip over the rest of them. You know what I mean?
I can imagine that U2 is the sort of band that, I mean, I have never listened to a YouTube album from front to back, but I imagine U2 is the sort of the band that has a journey of an album.
Well, Joe, what about that one that everyone has on their iPhone?
Oh, that's right. Everyone got that one album for free.
I think they released a statement saying like that's one of the biggest regrets they've ever had was
just
agreeing to that.
I know. It was just funny because it's just everyone was just like, wow, why is this on my phone? Why does it keep playing?
Yeah.
It just played all the time. Like, why does U2 always just start playing? I think I still have it on my phone.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I mean, well, like a lot of people just delete it off their phone, but I never did. And when I get into a car, it just like immediately goes to my Apple Music, which I never use, and it just starts playing this U2 album, which is so funny. Mike, you know what we got to do? Speaking of U2, and we're pretty close.
Hey, what?
U2's got that residency in the Sphere.
Oh man, we should go. That sounds fun.
I think we would have. I think we'll find what we're looking for there.
Oh, well played, Joe.
And you know
Excellent.
what? When we finally make that trip up there, it's going to be a beautiful day.
Oh my gosh. What street should we take, Joe?
Oh,
Maybe a street with
probably like Flamingo or
No,
I
street
know,
with-
no name.
no name.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it.
I don't see what you're doing. I wasn't doing a riff.
Yeah, that wasn't. I wasn't just joking. Those all made sense.
This is the Edge, Joe,
That's the Edge.
the guitar player.
That's
the
an
infamous-
awesome shirt.
The infamous delay parts.
Yeah.
And-
Why does he remind me of John Cusack here?
Or was it Joan Cusack?
I don't think he looks like Joan Cusack.
Are they related, John and Joan?
I think they're brother and sister.
Cool. So yeah, that's
but
the
this
Edge.
freaking like is it just delayed or is it reverberated?
Both.
Guitar.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, and it's so like this is 1984.
Dang. Yeah,
like them doing that guitar. Like I don't know. I couldn't tell you a band that literally leaned on a guitar tone like that before U2.
Oh right, yeah, they made it their entire sound. Because like plenty of rock and roll legends in like the 70s, late 60s were using delay and stuff, but for like specific moments.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like, oh, this is our sound.
But U2 came into the sound. And what's funny is that because it became so popular after they killed it with it, you know, in the early 80s, it almost feels like they're ahead of their time because they're the ones who went full into it, and it sounds really awesome. And then a lot of other people just started doing it too because it sounds really awesome. And then it just feels like, wait, man, they were really like 1982, 1984. Like that's so before where it seems like maybe by the late 80s and 90s, that was just, it became like much more popular to do stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and it's not just the delay parts. Like he does a lot of other guitar effects. He's not, I think he's a bit of a geek in this way. Like he really hunkers down and looks for like these tones. Yeah, very unique tones. I think he was in a documentary about guitar tones, honestly.
Because that's something that can, like, you know, when it comes to music, we've heard a lot of the same melodies. We've heard a lot of the same guitar riffs at this point. It's been, 80 years of electric guitar.
Shoot.
And, like, but when you find a new guitar tone, just like a new way to present the same notes in like a relatively similar, what's it called, beat or like timing, it can just hit you completely differently. And I always want to, I think everyone should appreciate the exact tone of either the guitar or the drum or the singer. They're all different things. Like that's what makes everything seem so fresh. It's like there's only so many notes. There's only so many chord combinations. Most pop songs are in 4/4. Like it's not like any of these things are really being that different at that level. But it's just the feeling, that little change, and what makes this guitar solo so great. Not because it's so hard to play or whatever, because it just has that feeling.
You got to go for feel. Go for feel or go home, right, Joe? Is that what they tell us in elementary school?
It's all about making you feel.
And
music doesn't make you feel is the point. That's those are just sounds.
Exactly. Yeah. And U2 makes you feel. They've got so many. It's the Joshua Tree album that's got all the big ones on it.
Oh, that is correct. What year is that album? Is that 86 or something?
It's early 90s.
Is it?
All right, let's fact check this and then we'll get out of here.
I saw a cover band called Joshua Tree. It was a U2 cover band. They called themselves Joshua Tree. And the singer was excellent. But
1987, you're right, Joe.
But he didn't speak in an Irish accent, and I was a little disappointed. He was an American man. He sang just like Bono, but he didn't speak with an Irish accent. Wow. I would hope he'd just lay it on all the way.
Yeah, why not?
Do you need your cover, like if you're an American playing the lead singer, like it's like you're an actor. You gotta go full in.
Yeah, it
could be dressed up like him.
It could be considered culturally insensitive, Joe.
Is it culturally insensitive for what's his name for Christian Bale to play Dick Cheney in a movie?
No. But what if you were Bob Marley in the Wailers cover band? Would you want your guy to speak with a Jamaican accent? White or black, I don't care. Either or. But is it weird?
Mean, it could be weird. It just depends on how you're presenting it.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would be too upset if I put on an Irish accent and pretended to be Bono.
No one would give a shit.
Yeah, I think it would be unless I was just butchering it. Then you like,
actually, yeah.
If I went out there and I was magically delicious, like that would be insane.
What I've realized, because I scroll, we all scroll through Instagram or TikTok or whatever you're on, and you see people doing these cultural accents that they have no relation to, but if they're nailing it, it's acceptable. It's only the people that are like doing it and it's not very good. People are like, who's this idiot doing a shitty version of our thing? Like, the more authentic it is, because I think if it's authentic, if it sounds authentic, then it shows that you're putting effort in it and it becomes appreciation.
Yeah. As opposed to appropriation.
Right. That word.
So I don't, So, if I go up there and I nail it, then it's fine. But if I go up there and I'm like, trying to protect me Lucky Charms, then I think it's going to be a little more offensive.
Yeah, basically don't say what I said.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm culturally insensitive.
That's correct. Like, you don't even have red hair. How can you say that?
I know.
My brother.
My
brother.
My Irish heritage is rolling in its grave.
Don't worry, we have cousins and uncles with red hair, so we can say that.
Yeah, don't worry. I saw a rainbow once.
Yeah. I mean, come on. I eat Lucky Charms all the time.
All right. Sorry to all the Irish people.
Yeah.
We'll catch you all in the next one.